So I'm wondering, how y'all doing? Like really? Like how are you doing? When people ask me that now, it's never been more complicated to answer than in my whole life. People say, so how are you doing? And I just I pause and I hesitate, and all these thoughts go through my mind. Like, should I tell you the truth? Or should I answer it contextually? Like, how am I doing based on all the stuff that's going on right now? Like, how you doing? It's a complicated question to answer. I saw a post on social media. Somebody put this up. They said, what one word best describes your emotional state? And then in parentheses, it said, no cuss words. I thought that was funny. No cuss words. What would you say to answer that question if there would be one word to summarize your emotional state? No cuss words. What would that word be? I went and I asked some of my friends, like, hey, what if there's one word that would describe what you're feeling right now? One guy, he just looked at me and he said, numb. I just feel numb. A couple of people said things like they were angry. A couple of people said they're irritated. Some have said they're anxious or afraid. I think for me, if there would be one word to summarize my emotional state right now, it would be just the word unsettled. Unsettled. Everything feels unsettling to me. Even like the small things. Like it used to be easy just to go up and greet somebody. Now, I don't know about you, but like I'm measuring it out. Like, what are you? Are you a strict 6-footer? Or do you say, screw all that, and you're coming in for the hug? I don't know how to approach you. Are we knuckle bumping? Are we awkward? Or do I need my mask? Do I not need my, I don't know. It's awkward. Even the little things like that. And then there's the big things, the economic uncertainty and the racial tension and the political division. And everybody's so emotional. Anybody type it in the chat? Y'all are crazy. Just type that in there. Everybody, y'all are crazy. So emotional. So what I thought we'd do over the next few weeks is dive into the theme of emotions, but not just talk about emotions, but talk about them from a gospel-centered perspective. God has given us emotions. They are from God. And so what I want to do is I want to look at the emotions of Jesus, what he endured, what he felt, and let his emotions help center our emotions, that we're not just reacting, but we're responding with gospel-centered emotions. So I did a little research into the emotions of Jesus, and one article I read said that Jesus in the 4 Gospels, he actually displayed 39 different emotions. 39 emotions. I didn't know for years that there were a total of 39 different emotions until I had teenage daughters, and then I could see all 39 in a 30-second conversation. Jesus was God in the flesh. He was God, and yet he was a human being, and he expressed and felt very real emotions. I'll give you some examples. For example, whenever Jesus looked over Jerusalem and he saw all these people that he loved, that God loved, and they were disconnected from God, he felt this deep, sincere emotion of grief. They're missing out on the very thing God wants for them. Whenever there were religious leaders that cared more about the rules and the law than people, he felt this righteous anger toward the hypocrisy and the sin and the lack of love.